Alrighty guys, what is up? Welcome back to another episode of Astro Colony with Lone Debater 7, and today we're going to be taking a look at adding colonists onto our ship. So I just wanted to give you guys a look at our base. So last time we expanded out our asteroid catching capabilities for building materials. We also docked our planetoid Tease-Up 31 to the station. I'm just going to go ahead and turn off the marker for that because we no longer need it. It is attached to us. Perfect. There we go. So just wanted to show that off. If you missed the episode, be sure to check it out. There should be a card somewhere in the upper right-hand corner, I think, linking you to the playlist if you want to watch the rest of the series. Be sure to subscribe while you're down there because I am trying to upload, relatively frequently on this, and you don't want to miss anything. You'll get notified if you subscribe to the channel. Anyway, guys, let's go ahead and dive in. We're going to build out the area for our colonists, and I think what I want to do is kind of utilize this front section here. Now, how do I want to make this? I think we're maybe going to do it, so let's just bring this out like so. We're going to bring this over too. We're going to fill in this floor is basically what we're going to do. Boom. Just so many plates. Just so many. I didn't even keep track of that right there, but I know it's probably a few hundred already. You can't even do this. 462 plates to do that. Jeez. Alright, well, we will start smaller then. Besides, I kind of want to design out the floor a little bit, so we're gonna... something like that. Sure. Why not? Alright. Let's go ahead and build out the building. Let's make sure we got the technology first. Let's start there. So we definitely need hydration, so we can do dining stands and canteens. Those are required to feed your colonists. We need human migration for the hibernation chamber and the ability to even call the astronauts to our station. We need colonist training for a school and a study point, so we can train our colonists to do something for us. And I also want robots, so we can build transport robots, or transport bots, whatever they want to call themselves, because this will allow us to automatically move hydrotonic from our box into the dining stand or canteen, whichever one. So let's go ahead. We've got all the technologies. I'm just going to throw down the robotics assembler, because we don't need this up all the time. We only need it while we're making robots, if that makes sense. So this is just going to run for a minute. So we need 2 hydrogen tanks and 6 copper plates for each transport bot. I'm thinking I want to have, I don't know, maybe like 4 of them. Sure. We've got plenty of the required resources, so that's what, 8 hydrogen tank, and then we need copper plate. We'll just split this and use the hydrogen as the limiting factor. Boom, boom. Start making me my bots. Cool. Now, the other thing I need to think about here is I need to give the robots a way to access this box, because currently our hydrotonic is in here. So all that's going to require is extending out this platform a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and just widen out this piece alone, so there's plenty of room for them to walk around. Supposedly in the most recent update, the AI has been improved for the transport robots. So in theory, they should be able to navigate this fairly easily, I'm hoping. I don't actually know. I haven't tested it, obviously, so we will find out if that is enough. Or even with our increased production, we're already out of plates. Lol. Here we go. Okay, cool. And you saw how many we started with. I didn't catch the actual number. It was probably like 400 something plates. So yeah, we burned through that quite quickly. But we can break the robots assembler now, and we'll just clean up this wire. I don't want to break the floor though. Boom, do that. So here we go. These guys, little transporters, awesome. Now, let's build the stuff we need for astronauts. So we need a canteen. This stores all of the food stuffs for your astronauts. So I think we're going to build like the food and sleep area over here. So we'll put the canteen like right there. Transport bots are going to path right away Oh, we didn't even need to extend the floor. That's sick. And they come over and grab the hydrotonic because there's an empty canteen. Cool. So that's working. Let's go ahead and build a dining stand because this is where astronauts come to actually consume the food. So we'll put, I don't know, maybe like leave a space, leave a space, leave a space. We'll have 4 of them, sure. Perfect. Now, we've got food, we've got a place for them to eat, we need a place for them to sleep, which is the hibernation chambers. Now these take iron plate, so we do have iron plate, so that's fine. Let's see, I kind of want to like fill this the rest of the way because I kind of want to slap the hibernation chambers right there. So if I leave this with 3, can go out to here. Oh, how many is that? 9? Okay, we're close. We only need 27. If I have this piece connected, it'll be enough. I don't think there's going to be enough room for the astronauts to access the chamber. Or like when they walk out, they won't be able to walk out with only 4 tiles. I could be wrong, but I think that might be the case. So I want to make sure that they can actually path to where they need to go. And besides, extending out the actual station is not a bad thing to do. We probably need to throw down another oxygen. We'll put that out here. These only take 1 power, I think. Yeah, so we might be able to get away with throwing just a solar panel in the corner like this. There we go. Now we've got our barrier extended. Easy enough. Go ahead and fill that. Perfect. Now we just need our hibernation chambers. So, I don't know. I don't think I'm going to go ahead and call 4 right off the... Actually, I think I will call 4 right off the bat. Why not? Because each one of these labs can house... Or actually, it'll only house 3. So we'll call 3 right off the bat. We'll call a 4th one once we get further into the tech tree and unlock agriculture and meal prep, because you need a chef in order to make bread and all the other foods. I mean, hydrotonic will get the job done, but it is not as good as having like actual food, if that makes sense, right? So we're just going to go ahead and stack these right next to each other. It doesn't matter about the side-to-side access. It's just the front that they need to be able to enter into. So that's good. We've got slots for 4 of them. We do need a docking station to actually call these jabronis into our station. So I'm going to stick that right here, I think. And since we don't actually need this piece right here, I'm going to delete that off. I'm going to delete this off as well, because, yeah, we don't need it. And this will allow us to keep a clean line right there, which is kind of what I want. So, perfect. Got that running. The bots are doing their job. Fantastic. So we should be good. Let's go ahead and show you how to call astronauts. So if you go up to a dock, it doesn't have to be an advanced dock, that just happens to be the one I'm using. You will see down below where it says dock, it says call astronauts. So it costs gold bars for each astronaut you want to call, but if you hit the plus sign, it will deliver the astronauts. So we're calling 4 of them. To call 4, it's going to cost us 18 gold bars. Easy enough. Now, if you notice in the upper right-hand corner, there's a little space shuttle looking icon with a 90-second clock on it. That is the countdown to when your astronauts arrive. Now, once you place any dock on your station, you will get that countdown going. When the numbers are in red, it means that no astronauts are going to be delivered to you. When it is white, as it currently is, it means that you're going to get astronauts on the next cycle of the clock. So that's how that works. I don't know if the advanced dock shortens that timer or not. It may. But either way, we've got that piece kind of done now. So before our astronauts get here, we need to give them something to do. So what we're going to do is we are going to go into devices and we're going to build some schools, because we need to educate our astronauts astronauts, right? They don't come up into space already knowing how to do things. Apparently, you got to teach them first. So we're just gonna have 2 schools. We can maybe fit a third. We'll fit a third school. Sure, we'll do something like that. And then we also need study points, and we'll build 3 study points because I want to have an equal number of study points to schools. So that's what we're gonna do. And I kind of want to keep this as like a walkway, more or less. So maybe we'll stick 1. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Do 1 there. Then we'll put... Actually, you know what? Let's just do this. That one can be deleted. Perfect. And there are our astronauts. Cool. So we need 3 scientists. And then the 4th person, we are going to train up as a chef. Even though we can't cook anything yet, we're going to want that chef available to us. I'm just going to throw in some more quartz. I will take like 45 quartz and put it in for more hydrotonic, just so we have a buffer. I mean, 50 should last us quite a while, but having a little bit more may be the play, just so we don't get... We don't want to run out of food, right? That's a bad thing. Once you have astronauts, you don't run out of food. So just bear that in mind. I guess the prerequisites, in addition to the tech, is make sure you have some hydrotonic already crafted and put in the canteen. You don't have to use the transport bots to move it. You can, pick up the item in your inventory like that and just drop it in, and it's not a big deal. But I figured show off the transport bots because ultimately it is better to use them to move your food as opposed to trying to drop it periodically yourself. Inevitably, you will forget. Trust me. Trust me on that. I've done it myself several times. So I'm just going to fix this because I realized that I did that wrong. So, easy enough. Oxygen barrier. Reason why I was looking over there, if you middle mouse click on any block, it will add it as your build, right? It like, I middle click that school and now it gives me a school to place down. So that's why I did that. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna fix this part of the floor because these tiles should not be black. They should be this color, metal white. And that's just because I want to stick with this design. I don't know. Makes it look like a plaza. Not that it's a good looking plaza or anything. It's just a plaza. Anyway, this game is fun. Like, you can do a lot of cool things. Eventually, we'll probably make this school, like, when I fill in that floor, I'll probably push the schools back up over here and then throw the study points up over here and call it good. And then we've got this front area kind of open. So this should have our 3 scientists. Oh, I can assign this guy as a cook. Cool. Let's go ahead and get chemistry science unlocked. So it's rods and dirt is what we need to give them. So that's pretty easy. We'll just grab some. There's our dirt. I guess let's just grab like 500 rods. Sure. Have them go to town on that. We will churn science actually pretty quickly with that much material in there. So there's a little bit more dirt and gold. Grab that out. This is still mining. Perfect. And what we can do to gather more dirt is literally go mine some terrain if we want, or we can go and move our drill onto terrain and let it mine dirt. So anyway, guys, we almost have this done. I'll finish filling the floor, and then we'll probably wrap it up there. Next time, well, realistically, we need to start pushing to agriculture. So we need to get biology, which I can do that now. Let's just do that now. This requires carbon fiber, or it also unlocks carbon fiber. You need carbon fiber in order to get biology science. It just takes 4 carbon fiber and 8 oxygen tanks. So what I'm going to do real quick, I don't think I've pushed any of our carbon into our constructor. I have not. So I'm just going to turn on the carbon fiber recipe. We're going to slam in all of that carbon all of that goodness. And what I'm going to do on the top level is I'm also going to split, instead of sending half of this coal into the box, what I'm going to do instead is push half of it into the constructor. So, well, let's leave that for a second. I'm just going to break that splitter, and I'm going to break this belt. Because what we're going to do instead is run it up this way. So, I'm going to grab a splitter right here, and that's going to be only for coal, or carbon ore. We're going to do a 50-50 split ratio, delete that out, grab this copper out of there, because we don't need copper in there. And then we can take this, run it up, run it flat, run it down, run it like that. Perfect. And now we've got carbon fiber being built out of the constructor on both levels, as opposed to just one, and we're still making iron rods up top as well. So, perfect. This will slowly tick over. Ugh, gosh. You know what I'm going to do? This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to split this because this belt is not keeping up. This is why you need to periodically check your builds, just to make sure that resources are actually flowing the way they need to. So we're just going to have 2 exports, and it's fine. Like, what I could do even is force all of the iron plates to go here and reset this ratio. So let's do that actually. If I hit logic blocks, I need a blocker for iron plate, and then I need a filter for perfect. Now we don't have to worry about it. It's set up, so everything except for iron plates will go straight into the box on this pathway. Everything that is iron plates will come down here, be split 3 to 1. The 1 going into the smelter, the 3 going back into the box. So there we go. We fixed that. We've got our astronauts good to go. Our cook is ready to go. We just need to unlock the technology required to, build some farmland. We also are going to need to go harvest some dirt, it looks like. So let's see, how many carbon fibers? Yeah, we have like no carbon fibers. I can go ahead and put in some oxygen though. Like if I take out 400 of these. Actually, you know what? Let's just take 500 of these as well. Why not? Like that is quite a bit, honestly. Or well, actually no. We do want to do 400 because it is a 8 item recipe. So 4 is, that'll give us 50? Is that right? Did I count that right? Yeah, if we had 800, we'd get 100. If we have 400, we'll get 50. So perfect. And then we just need to put some carbon fiber in there. I mean, we have like no carbon fiber, so that's only worth 2. But anyway, that's basically what I'm going to do in between episodes now, is wait for our biology science to tick over. That way we can unlock agriculture. And then in the next episode, we'll show you how to set up agriculture and mill preparation. So we need a total of 4 biology science in order to do this. Not too bad. We'll get that pretty quickly. But yeah, we need to get some farms set up so we can start generating bread. These farms are basically passive food. So actually we need aluminum for that? Dang. Okay, well, that's not going to happen. We don't have aluminum. So we're going to have to hold off on farms. So maybe next time what we're going to look at is, I'm just going to unlock these decks. So we got recycling and cosmic harpoon. We don't really need those. I think we're instead going to look at trying to go advanced mining, advanced smelting, into advanced construction and aluminum next time. And we're going to try to find a planetoid that has some titanium and aluminum on it. But anyway, guys, I think we're going to wrap it up here for today. If you enjoyed the episode, be sure to like, comment, subscribe as always. And until next time, this has been Lone Debater 7, and we will see ya!